Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails the second chapter. We are back still on Elise Highway, mainly because as soon as I ended the recording last time, I know I said I was gonna go back to Rolent, but I just realized that I also said we wanted to go back to our old home, just to show everyone around, and we didn't even do that, so that's what we're gonna start with today, but I also noticed that we missed a chest here, so let's pick that one up. A mute. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I don't think I have one of those yet. Looking deep into the back of the chest, you see a tiny handwritten note that you didn't notice previously. It reads, "Please do not take." And we did. Well, nobody's here to testify against it, so let's move on. Also, I was thinking, and I know that's a very dangerous thing for me to do. Basically, I said last time when we were in Mistvault that Ouroboros might have had a base there because we found a spot that triggered a reaction that, hey, wasn't there a path here? And I said, maybe this is the place where Ouroboros is doing their experiments with the fog. But afterwards, I think a better explanation is that could be the base where the Kappa gang and of course Joshua is having their base there, because in Trails the first chapter I think that's where it was, so why wouldn't they use it again? There's a nice open spot where they can keep their bobcat and not be detected, but they've learned that we found them by going into the Mistvault, so they blocked that so we couldn't get there. I think that's a much better explanation, because if you think about the fact that if Ouroboros is experimenting in this region with the fog, I keep trying to say mist, but I want to try to keep consistency here, but for me it's one and the same. But yes, if they're doing the experiments, you'd expect that where they are doing that would be in the middle of where the fog is, where it originated. And I think that's one of the reasons why we are tracking how far the fog goes, because we know it goes further north than south, so we know it's slightly up north, and to where it is to the west we can probably determine roughly where it is, so we can try to just go for it. And I wouldn't be too surprised if we have to go to Raveno village or something like that. But if related concern, like I said, I think that Mistvault, there's a good chance that's the Kappa base, current or old, and that Ouroboros is probably somewhere up northwest or something like that, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, I just want to throw that out there, that I keep thinking about this game, and I love that. Ah, our old family home. Doesn't look like much fog has gotten here yet. Ah, so this is the bright home, is it? I like it. Simple, but a bit refined. You really think so? Thanks. Well, anyway, I can fix everyone some tea or something at least. Come on inside. I'll handle making the tea. You head up to the rooms upstairs. Why? Look up, Estelle. Joshua's been here? Because I'm pretty sure we closed that before we left, because you never go on a big trip without closing all the windows. Oh, right. The house is gonna get pretty damp in this fog. Oh, okay. Damn it. Why do I keep wanting to find Joshua around every corner? Nice. It's always relaxing to get back home. I kind of wonder how much of that is cause we're out of that fog though. That's part of it, I'm sure. If I may, Shira, you stride through this home with a familiarity equal to that of it being your own. Of course I do. I've known this house for a long time, a very long time. Yeah, you've been coming over since Mom was alive, so that's over 10 years. Wow, it has been a while. About that, give or take a few grey hairs. As I recall, you were in a traveling circus, right? How do you end up meeting Estelle? Well, you see... Wait, Shira, you don't need to... It's fine, it's an old story. It would have been about 12 years ago now. Our troupe had come to Rolent to perform. Ooh, history lesson. Estelle at that point was even more fearless and curious than she is now. After one of our shows, she strode into our tents with purpose. The purpose of playing. Circus troupes usually get met with some suspicion by residents of a town outside of performances, you see? As a result, we were wasn't really sure what to do at first with this girl who came to visit us. But you see, Estelle wasn't exactly a timid girl. She kept coming over every day, and everyone came to really love her. Myself especially, of course. One day, Estelle didn't want to go home until long after the sun had set. And since there wasn't any other choice, I ended up being the one who took her home. That's the day I met Cassius and Lena. Pardon. Lena is Estelle's late mother. Yes, I'd say that sounds like Estelle, alright. So the fundamentals of our Estelle's bravery were present even then. Well, I don't really remember that much of it since I was like 4 back then, but I do remember Shira come by our house anytime the circus was in town after that. That's right. I must admit, some confusion though, Shira. From the sound of it, your life in the circus was a happy one. So, what led you to Liberl and service as a bracer? You could say a lot happened. 8 years ago, when I decided that I wanted to be a bracer, I came to Liberl to ask Cassius for help. I've been a Liberl ever since. I see. Out of curiosity, was Joshua around here back then? Oh, no. Joshua came to live with us about 3 years after that. Actually, he showed up when you were in Grancel during your junior bracer tour, didn't he? That he did. I wandered Liberl, spreading goodwill and flowers as a bracer does, and returned home to find a boy I'd never seen, living with Cassius and Estelle. To say it was a bit of a shock would be an understatement. Estelle and the others enjoyed some small talk as the morning sun tried to pierce the mist. Finally, with a little tea for the road, they left the bright house. But we can have a little look-see around the house before we left. Get that nostalgia feels going. I do want to check up in Joshua's room, see if we can interact with anything. And the kitchen. Nope, this is Dad's drinking place. How can we forget that? Yes, a free resting spot. Never a bad thing. We are not gonna go over the details about where everybody slept. This is just Estelle's room. Alright. No, we're not gonna rest in Joshua's bed. I'm pretty sure Estelle did that a lot of times before she went out to train. But we don't need to discuss that with the others around. It was good to be home. And of course the free resting helps a lot too as well. Alright, I think it's time for us to go back to Rolent. Maybe report our extermination request. And go on to the Milch way, I think. Really close. Hey! That you, Shira? Just like they told us they would back when we talked to them in Rolent. Bridge! Heading for Grancel already? Yep, the clients are all packed and ready to go. Once we get there, I figure I'll poke my head in at the Capital Guildhouse and abuse Elnan's hospitality a bit. Well, keep up the good work. You too, good luck with the fog. How do the roads look anyway? Well, the Elise Highway isn't too bad yet. If you follow the path down a ways, you should reach the edge of the fog fairly quickly. Ah, good to hear. Anyway, if you'll excuse me. Right everyone, follow me. Off we go to the capital. Stay close now. Understood, Mr. Brazier. We're counting on you. Ah, and there they go. And that one guy especially, which has a very important meeting in Grancel. That's what we've learned when we talk to them. And these little things is what I love about the series. Because a scene like this, a game doesn't need to put that in there. Because we already realized it happening by talking to the people in town before. And if we would go to Grancel and see them there, we could make the connection. But actually, every once in a while, showing us that, I really love it. Alright, so where do we want to go? Well, we do have a lot of Sepit from all the fights down south, because the Sepit there is amazing. And I'll probably go grind a little bit to gain more resources so we can level out our ornaments a little bit more. So let's see, what do we want? Evade 3, Action 3 and EP Cut 3. I think EP Cut is still one of my favorite go-to. It's Petrify. I think the Earth type quartz with abilities like Mute and Petrify are still really good. Love Petrify more, of course. He, of course, EP3 for more EP, which is always nice. Action, so we need 2 actions, 2 EP cuts. And he could definitely use some more EP cuts as well. Well, I think we have another... We don't even have another 2? Well, we will in a moment. Alright, let's see what we can get. First and foremost, check again, because I am... Ah, there it is. The last one for our party. Well, this party. So his EP is to the max what we can do with this. So if we add EP3, it will be even better. Okay, we can get 1 EP cut 3. Let's definitely get that. So we can give that to Olivier, because he is, of course, a magic user. So he can really use that. And then we can give the 2 to Zin. We have more than enough for EP3. And I think if it is here, evade. Well, we definitely haven't got that yet. We will eventually, of course. Oh, you can give mute here too. Did not know that. Still very happy I got one. Defense 3. Okay, so let's give what we have right now. And we get Silverian, nice. And that is temporarily increase movement. It's something I don't think I will quickly use, but it's definitely nice to have. And of course the added agility doesn't hurt as well. Okay, extra EP. Let's go with EP cut. Then we only have action for him. Ooh, clock down. Well, mostly important is that our EP is gonna cost less. Because that's always such a drain, isn't it? And then, of course, for him as well. Zin is actually really well decked out, isn't he? With this cord. I could probably switch it around with a few others, but like I said, I really need to take my time to go through the book and see what I actually want. But what we have is not bad. Let's just keep that above board. Mine 2. I think we could easily get a mine 3 for her, which would be very beneficial. And I think first of all we need to go for a little bit more of cost 3, because it will definitely help in an emergency. And of course the impede, I don't think there was a level 3 of that, at least not at this store. Yes, mind. No, see, there's no impede. And it just prevents enemy arts and crafts with 15% success rate. So then just change it to agility, because it will give us more wind. And if I want to prevent arts from an enemy to perform, I usually just use impede, so it really negates this quartz at all. So, and I think it's better to do evade than shield, because I know I have a shield 4, but lowering her magic attack power, I really don't want to do that. Okay, so let's keep evade. After this, we'll continue on. I just wanna give you like an insight on my train of thought here. Saint and A crest. Okay. Let us first get the mine 3, and I wanna. Would ingenuity maybe be a nice thing to have instead? Because it does recover EP while we're walking, which is extremely nice. And I want to see what the rest actually gives us. Because now we have like a bigger heal, which is always nice to have with someone who's basically permanent in our party. A crest and lock crest. Protect extra defense, so it's not a wall, but it is extra defense. Which can be really nice in a big fight. Because I really do need to focus more on party enhancements during big fights. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that. Because then I can use Sherazard to heal ourselves between fights. And as we walk, we'll recover that EP that we're using, so she can keep on healing without having to use EP items to recover if we're close to a boss fight or anything like that. I love that. Okay, I think the rest shall just have to wait, I think. Yeah, like the EP cut and the cast, we don't have the shadow for that. At least not yet. Yeah, happy with that. Report, Lee's Highway Monster. I'd call this job well done. Let me know if you finish any more requests on the board, alright? Alright, still the ones that we know of. Alright, let's get back out of town and into the mission. Alright, Milch. Ooh, what the hell? Why do I feel like that's a normal monster? It is. I'm always so in awe when we meet a monster that's so big, even though usually they're the same as all the others in the area. I don't know what you can do, but I want you out of here. Yeah, we can definitely use the Sylph Whip. We'll recover that quite quickly. Prickly Seed and Clear Gelatin. Nothing too impressive. Oh, really? How much did this has left? 24. Good. And a nice chunk of water and fire. And like before, if we in this region we find enemies which are great shadow, we definitely want to grind a little bit there. But who are we kidding? You know I love grinding. And I think for Sepith is more than enough reason to do so. Ooh, water and wind. I'll take that. There's nothing in the chest but you failed hope and dreams for more loot. Another fishing spot, which is now even more important because we have a quest for it. Let's just go with a bamboo this time. Oh, I definitely want to fish with more dumplings. Still so weird to me, fishing with dumplings, but I guess it takes all kinds of baits. that could have been on me. My reaction was really slow there. And another carp. Oh, I got so many of those. Let's do a frog. Ooh, snake. That's definitely a new one and a pretty big one at that. Celestial bombs. We like that. Those are like the higher grade items. Which I do hope eventually we can get at the store or something like that. Recorded Milch main road fishing spot in your bracer book. Okay, so we do get an indicator when there's a new one added to the list. So that's good. Damn, so many of those big ones. Which in my head I thought, you know what? Let's just avoid them because they have a lot of HP, which is going to be annoying to beat. But I guess we don't have a choice. I'm not going to beat every one of them, but doing a couple would not hurt. Just like Zin, you giving us some petrify to get rid of them. Yeah, and I'm making Estelle hit the other one because I know she's strong enough to insta-kill all of them. Damn, those big plants are lucky. The second time one managed to survive us with a very sliver of HP.
Take that.
Good, and Olivier has his S-craft back as well. The minimum we want before heading over to the Extermination request. Because you could say it's a little bit cheesing it by making sure you have an S-craft. I call it playing the game. It does make it easier though. Ah, the fog ends here it seems. So along the Milch main road the fog clears around 80 cells from the city. And there are monsters creeping about in the fog as well. This could be a threat to travelers. Yeah, that's true. And we've checked all 3 roads now, so time to head back and report to Aina, right? Unless you can think of any other pressing business, I'd say that's right. Yes, the fishing spots. Cause you know me, I want to finish all in one go. So we need to find the Extermination monster, another fishing hole, and then we will be done. Roaring thunder for a git. Even a message scratched along the bottom. Loot this chest and do your worst, but be warned, for ye be cursed. Wasn't that what Barbarossa said in the Pirates movie? Well, at least that's the first thing that pops up in my mind when I hear that. Oh, come on, give me a petrify. I just want to see it work on that one. Or at least give me a resist confirmation. And you can see Zin really wants to. Good. Alright, I don't think we can get rid of both of them. Little bit of luck. Maybe one? Yeah. Olivier can be really reliable if he actually wants to.
We're good to go.
Good. Alright. So there's no use checking the map for the exterminated monsters, because we know they won't show up. Smelling salts. You obtain 80 million imaginary mirror. Yeah, we heard that one before. I tried to spend those at the store, and they say they don't exist. Really annoying though. Perzel Farm. I'm gonna check the right part first, but then we're definitely gonna go to Perzel Farm because I want to see what's going on there. I'm trying to see if we can see water formations on this map, but it's really hard to see, isn't it? And I'm going around the outer edges because that's usually where the monsters hide. Fun fact, that did not belong to you. Is that a fun fact, or are you a little bit miffed that I took it? Alright. So let's have a thorough check that we don't miss any body of water. Because like the dark patches all look alike when you look on the map. Alright, let's go to the Perzel Farm. Which is also part of potential fishing spots. I'm pretty sure this water is a little bit too narrow to actually fish in, but you never know. I've seen crazier things in this game. Chickens! Yes, fresh eggs. Hey, and they knew what's up when I came running, because they gave it straight away. Okay, where are they? There she is, our good old friend. Hey, Theo. Ah, Estelle. Since Shira's with you, I assume that means you're on the job? A bit, yeah. We're doing an investigation. But it's not a big case or anything, so there's no need to worry. Oh, that's good to hear, but... Hey, Estelle. What's with those clothes? You noticed, huh? Shira got them for me as a present to celebrate me becoming a full-on bracer. So, Shira picked them out for you, huh? No wonder they're so stylish. They look great on you. I might have to look into getting a skirt like that myself. It's functional and super cute. Thanks. I heard about Joshua too from Melissa. I'm sure it's hard on you, Estelle, so if you ever need an ear, mine's at your disposal. Talking about this kind of stuff makes it a little lighter, you know? Yeah, thanks. I might just take you up on that. Well then, Theo, hopefully we'll catch you later. It was fun talking. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been. Talk to you later, Estelle. Yeah, I think she was also the first one to ask us about our feelings about Joshua in Trails, the first chapter. So she does like to gossip a little, but she's definitely a good friend. Oh, hi Estelle. Hello, Cher. Where's Joshua? Oh, we're working separately for now. Oh. Come by together sometime, okay? I want to see him again too. Hey Estelle, did you come to play? Oh, sorry Will, I can't. I've got work to do. Aw, man. Boring. Adult work is most of the time boring. If you're lucky, it could be a bit fun as well. Oh yeah, I think it was one of the first times I saw a bear in the first game. Nostalgia really feels a lot in this episode today. I like it. Just reminiscing about the first game. I'll probably keep doing that, even if I don't mention it all the time. Oh, if it isn't Estelle. My, it's been a while. Things going well? It has been some time. Come from Rolent? I bet it was hard to see you with that fog on the highways. Actually, we're out here investigating that fog. Are you now? Well, good luck with that. Really earning your keep as a brazier, aren't you? Perhaps that's due to your wonderful mentor's guidance, It's more thanks to her own efforts. I did oversee her training, but I hardly taught her anything at all. She managed to become the pistol she is on her own. That's not true at all. You've always been there for me, Shira. You taught me a lot of what I know. Well, one way or another, it's an impressive feat. You're doing your job like a real professional, like you were born for it. You keep on doing us proud out there, you hear? Us hometown folks will cheer you on the whole way. Aw, thanks. I won't let you down. Be sure you watch out for your health though. You're still a growing girl. They're so nice. If the guild's launching an investigation, the fog must really be bad. My deliveries are already done for the day, but tomorrow's another story. Then go ask her bracer to help. Will be more than willing to if I'm still in town. The fog wasn't this bad when we went out for deliveries. I better make sure the kids don't go outside the fence. Damn, nice big old stacked storage. Really good. Alright. And it looks like there are no really big bodies of water in this area. A really nice greenhouse though. Alright. Let's head to the next area. And logic will tell us that is where it must be, because I think that's the last bit before we head to the checkpoint. And here I was hoping that... Ooh, yep, that's definitely him. Here I was hoping that these monsters were only there because of the fog, but they are literally everywhere. Zaram powder. You obtain the Emperor's new clothes. Not... Oh, we definitely had that one before. I might forget some stuff every once in a while, but something that specific, yeah, that really keeps that in there in my mind. At least these big ones don't walk that fast. Really? Oh, thank God, there was really 3 of them. I guess we're finally gonna figure out how dangerous these are. I think we should just focus on getting rid of them one at a time. And we got the resist, so they cannot be petrified. Oh God, group attacks. Devour is not too bad. Yeah, I wonder if there is an additional status effect going on with that move. It feels like it might have. And they are pretty quick as well. Well, besides the damage so far, not too bad. I'm so inclined to using physical attack. I haven't even watched that. What potential magic would work against these? Was it fire and earth? Okay. Well, they're too far away to use an area attack, so I think I'm just gonna keep on pounding away. I think next time we're encountering like a group of these ones, we definitely start out with an AoE attack. Okay, once we're this far into the fight, we might as well just keep on pounding them away.
Enjoy the show.
Oh, I didn't expect that. Didn't heal. Damn, that's a big group. Okay, so let's try to do what I actually was telling I want to do. And I want to spare my CP if at all possible. That's pretty far away. Yes, I'm still gonna do it. But what I am going to do, which is basically against everything I just said, I think I'm gonna use my S-Craft with him. Just to get rid of the group quite quickly. And by pounding him first, I put him dead set in the middle, guaranteeing we're gonna hit every single one of them. And we should definitely get rid of the small fry this way. Another reason why I'm using his CP is because he has the CP addition, so he gets more back when he fights. So he can get back to 100 pretty quickly. Resist. So there is a status element attached to it. Probably poison if he's resisted to it. Really? Both of them walking just outside of the area? It's like they're thinking about it. Still a lot of HP, so can we do something about that? We should be able to. Let's hit this one so we don't hit the middle one out of the area. Or just use magic so it will get put behind it. And because the middle one is the weakest one, he already dies before the rest. That's fine. We have plenty of EP to do everything we want.
Nighty night, kitty cats.
Nighty night to you too. Scent. Well, crap. Okay, what is scent? Is that attracting monsters? Enemies become aware of your presence. Yeah, that is basically what it is. Really nice elemental value though. I think that's the catch to it, isn't it? You get a lot of different elements, so you can play around and get a lot of skills that way. But the downside is you got to deal with more enemies, potentially. Yeah, it's a plus-minus type of thing, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, let's use the bigger one. Insulting tape? Excuse me, that wasn't meant for you. Put it back. Hell no. It's mine. No water body whatsoever, really? Doesn't seem that way, does it? One more check before we hit the beast. Yeah, that definitely isn't. Okay, so once we get to the checkpoint, we'll head straight back to Percy just to deliver out fishing notes. Hopefully, confirming that we found everything. Large monsters sprawling around. Alright. Let's see what they can do. Piece flesh, douchey bone. Monster to exist since before the Great Collapse. If it gets angry, watch out. So that's basically a warning. Okay, we've got a lot of things on the field. They're weak against fire, which... not a bad thing. And they're really fast, apparently, so... I want to keep my 200. I want to use that... on one of the enemy eventually. Really? Gonna straight into madness mode? It's gonna be that kind of fight, isn't it? Oh yeah, and he's the one person that does not have an MP, does he? So are we gonna aim for destroying them? Or are we actually gonna try to impede them? Because Bind Whip works, of course. Don't hit him out of the field, please. It might be fear that's making me do this, but if the game explicitly warns me about it, it has to be really bad, doesn't it? Okay, seems like most of them are in my fire area. Ah, perfect. Let's see, how much do they have? Almost halfway down already. That's really good. So I feel like we don't even need to use CP. I think if they keep on getting mad and the distance is pretty decent, we can most of the time cancel it. Except for now. Now we can only do it with one, so it will probably be the one which has the extra damage. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to be like a very powerful attack. So we want to cancel it. Just not enough CP to do that group thing. Yeah, we're definitely fast enough to get ahead of that. Might want to steal the times 10 strength one.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
Alright, just to get rid of the small fry. And of course, kneading those enemies into submission. One of them now. Stop getting mad. I don't want to risk seeing what it is. Yeah, it's definitely gonna come through at some point. It does seem that there are two different attacks at play here. And they're already so strong. Can you imagine what they would do if we allowed one of those attacks out? Alright, let's see what it is. Oh, it's missed perfectly the one that's blind. Nice. With none of them actually doing anything, gives us a chance to use our magic. No, not big enough yet, so just use normal napalm. So you can take care of the blind one. Just to make sure both of them are gonna go down. Yes! Haha, nicely done.
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
Not too bad at all. Alright, so let's see where we are. Let's continue on to the checkpoint so we can take that off our list as well. Okay, Verte Bridge. Is there any water? Potentially. One way or another, we're back on high alert here. Not that it changes things for me. I'll be doing the same stuff as always. Always be ready, so you'll never be surprised. So some of the Sky Bandits appeared in Bose, right? Rumor has it, there was a pretty skilled guy with them too. Probably no big deal. The Sky Bandits are powerless at this point. When the leaders were captured, the members all split, so I was told anyway. Which is not true at all. Oh, that's accidental. There has to be a fishing spot on the other side, right? Yes. Okay, so that's definitely the last one. Let's see if the game lets us know. A rock eater. Let's do one more dumpling try. And a liberal carp. I feel like that's a new one as well. Terra bomb. Nice, nice, nice. Recorded Verte Bridge fishing spot in the Brazen notebook. I feel like that should be the last one, because I think we've been around every area. So it's definitely worth going back to Persia to check it out. Hey Estelle, it's been a while. Hey Mr. Ashton, long time no see. On some job from the guild, huh? If you want to pass right now, it may take some time. No, we're not passing through today. Did something happen to jam you guys up though? Not exactly. Security just been upped since the Sky Bandit ship got taken. So for safety's sake, orders came down to strengthen our watch. I see. So the army's raising security, huh? Yeah, but it's more just standard procedure, a safety precaution, nothing more. I'm more concerned with Rolent's fog problem, to be perfectly honest. It's even stopped the scheduled liners. It must be pretty crazy. Yeah, actually that's why we're here, to investigate the cause of it. Ah, I see. That explains why you've come this far then. If you figure anything out, please contact the army right away. This is exactly the sort of situation where cooperation is paramount. Understood and no problem. Well, good luck with your investigation. Thanks, see you later. If it's even stopping the scheduled liners, it must really be bad. Whatever happens, the army is prepared to respond with all its capabilities. Let's work together to get this situation resolved as quickly as possible. Yeah, it does feel like a lot of the army is a lot more nicer to us now. Probably because of all the stuff that we did for them. Alright. I think that's it. I think we checked every box off the list. So I'm thinking we're gonna start the next episode by delivering all the quests. So the Extermination one, the Percy one, and of course the main one, reporting it to Aina. Because I think as soon as we walk into the Brazier Guild, we're gonna get a notification of you finished. If not then especially when we talk to her. So we're gonna start next episode by going to Percy and asking him if these 4 fishing spots we got is enough for this region. Because like you've seen, we've really looked everywhere and I think we found all of them. But we're gonna do that next time, just so I can easily walk there, fight a few extra monsters for some extra Sepith, because you know I cannot help myself. And next time we're gonna deliver all those and continue on with the main story, unless we get an extra side quest. So that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and come back next time to see if Percy's happy with what we've done. Till then, bye bye.